Hey guys, welcome to a unique tier list. In today's tier list, I'm going to be ranking the past profile pictures I've had, from my first one all the way through the ones I've had. Now, I know I did have a pixelated version of like this one at one point. Accidentally deleted it while deleting some old images. Like I was looking through my files, I was deleting some like old PVZ mods, or not like PVZ1 mods, fan games I didn't play anymore, ones I had installed for a while but never got around to playing, and in the process accidentally got that profile picture. If I had the pixelated ones, they probably go somewhere between like okay. Anyways, let's get into it, shall we? So let's start with my first one. The first one I've ever had. I've had this one for a while, though eventually I did change it. It's going to go into meh, because, hear me out, it looks good, but compared to all these ones, it looks basic. Like, he doesn't even look like a soldier. He's kind of looks like, I mean, you can't really tell he's a goop shroom. He's kind of looks like a weird-looking mushroom with a hat on his head with his, little goop-shooting nostril sticking out, or whatever it's called. So, well, it doesn't look bad. Compared to all these ones, it looks a bit not much to it other than he just looks a little angry. Doesn't really look like a soldier. If you showed someone this and say, what does he look like? A soldier one probably wouldn't be the first thing that come to your mind. This one is another one I recently had. I'd say it goes into the awesome. Now, I know that's not the one with like the leaf eye patch and the belt with the satchel and the dagger. For some reason I couldn't find that one, so I just found this one. Because I have the one I actually had saved on my phone, not on my computer. So this one goes into awesome, but I like the way the hat looks. I like how it's like kind of tilted up, and I like how the stars like kind of on the side. I'll put it into awesome. This one, my current one, the one I did have, eventually changed it, then changed back to it. It goes into the perfect. Like, look how high quality it is compared to all these. Now, all these are good, including this one. It just, compared to this one, it has more detail and more shading compared to all these ones. Now we have this one. I think I'm debating it whether to put it in awesome or okay. Tell you what, I'm going to put it into awesome. It barely makes it into awesome because, it doesn't exactly barely make it into awesome. I like the way the hat looks, and it's just he does look. Out of all of these profile pictures, this one he does look. My OC does look a tad bit weird in it, but I really like the way the hat looks, and I like how he has little badges attached to his belt. Like that's a nice detail. Now we have this one. I've had this one for a while. This one, I'd argue, probably also goes into perfect because while it's not nearly as good as this one, it looks pretty good, don't you think? It's got his belt, all of his weapons on it, the whip, the bullets, the gun, the dagger, the satchel. It's basically got everything. Background looks like he's on a battlefield like this one and this one. It's honestly one that it's honestly a very good looking one. You can tell because I had it for a while before I actually changed it to this one. Then I eventually changed to I think a pixelated one, which I said accidentally deleted. Then I think I changed to this one, then back to this one, and I just realized I forgot a certain profile picture. Like, the recent one I just had? I kind of forgot to include this one. Let's just say, like, the recent one I just had, the one where he looked a little anime, I'd say he goes into the awesome. He would go up there. Anyways, this one. I feel like, this one, he goes into okay. His hat doesn't exactly look like a fedora. Same with this one. Both of these two will go into the okay category. This one, he only has a simple, like, satchel. I mean, at the time when I asked for this one, I did ask, this is back when he had his eye patch. At first, it was just a regular eye patch, not a leaf eye patch. And he only had a satchel attached to his belt instead of, like, weapons. So, these two both go into the okay tier. Because, well, they're not bad. Like, none of these are bad. It's just these two. I mean, this one does look better than this one. Actually, this one I might bump it up. Maybe. Yeah, I think I'll bump it up. This one goes into okay, but this one goes into awesomeness, and same with this one. believe it or not, there was a time where I thought this one and this one were the best profile pictures I've had before this one took over. Yeah, this is a little bit of a short video, but this one I'd say it's like this one because these two were drawn by the same person, as you can tell by the art style. These two were drawn by the same person, except this one, he has his gun, he has his dagger, he has bullets, and he has a star. So this one's like an upgraded version of this one. Still looks a bit weird, but still looks good. And you can tell that this one, the person who made this, is was inspired by this one, because at the time I had this one when this one was made. And all of these were drawn by different people. This one was drawn by a different one, this one was drawn by a different one. These two were the only ones drawn by the same person, while all the other ones were drawn by a completely different person. I mean, anyways, let me know what you guys think. I do feel a bit bad for forgetting a couple profile pictures, but like I said, if I had the pixelated ones of my profile picture, they'd probably go between okay and the awesome tier. And the current one I had before this one, the anime-looking one, where he looked very happy, that'd also go into the awesome one. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. What's your favorite profile picture? Any of these you'd probably bump a tier lower or bump a tier higher? Let me know what you guys think of all of my profile pictures. I also just realized I had another one drawn by my friend Mousey the Mouse. Remember that? When we had like a more like cowboy looking hat? I made a few community posts on, like his art on my profile picture. I kind of forgot to include it, but just say if I were to include his, it would also go into the awesome tier. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I shall see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.